Hey guys, I got a new video for you today. And a couple of videos back I showed you guys some of a little bit of a teaser on some knives that I picked up at the gun show this past weekend. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys some of the ones that I picked up, and I chose two of the ones that I got in order to show you guys. So I'm going to try and cram them both into this one video. I didn't want to make it too long and way too long to show you guys. So without further ado, this first one. You guys probably saw the Spyderco box on there, and as you guys can see, this is a fairly small Spyderco box. I've just got this ruler here for reference, just so you guys can see. And what's inside of here is LadyBug. Alright. I was kind of hesitant on picking up one of these before, so I didn't think that I have a need or a use for it. But I saw it at the show, and when I saw this particular one, I just knew I had to have it. And you know, I've actually been carrying it all day today and used it quite a bit, and it came in very handy for such a small knife. It handles a lot of big tasks very nicely. So let me go ahead and open it up so you guys can see which one I got. And this is the one I got. This is the safety orange handle. Now, it's not, if you guys have been checking out some of Cutlery Lovers videos, or if you guys order from CountyCom, you know that they made one that actually has the pivot screw and the H1 steel. This is not it. This is the older model, just your standard FRN handle and the VG10 steel on the blade. But man, this thing is very light. I was, you know, I expected it to be pretty light, but I was really surprised at how light it is. It actually comes in at about 0.6 ounces. You know, that's great. You know, you know, you barely feel it in your pocket. I actually carry this in the little that fifth coin pocket in my jeans. I did throw in this lanyard. It didn't come with it, but I figured it fitted pretty nicely. The black and orange kind of complemented. It's not the same color as the handle, but you know, orange is orange. So you know, there you go. This is it's got an overall length of 4 3/8 inches. And a blade length of 1 15/16 inches. And what I do like about it is that for its small size, the spider hole is really easy to get into and open it up with one hand. Obviously the paracord at the end there really helps, but you know, that's what I liked. The one complaint that I would have on something like the Grasshopper per se, you know, which is, you know, roughly about this size, is that it's really difficult to open. The spider hole is so small, the diameter on it is so small that you know, it kind of makes it difficult to do with one hand, and you have to end up using both. Now, what I do have to say is that this hole, I don't know if it's in all of them, but the spider hole in this one was really sharp. So I would definitely recommend taking a little bit of sandpaper and you know, just going inside the hole, because you know, it does leave a little bit of a mark on my thumb when I try and open it, you know, a couple of times a day. So really nice grip on it. It's got some awesome jimping on the back of the blade right there. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Yeah, and it does come in handy a lot, because you know, it locks your thumb right back there if you're opening up a box or something like that. It's really good. I would definitely recommend throwing some sort of lanyard on there though, just to give you that extra added comfort on there and grip, and you know, you'll be good to go. So that was one of the ones that I picked up, you know, which is the Spyderco. The other model that I picked up is this right here, and this is actually it was pretty special because it's my first cold steel knife. I've never owned a cold steel knife before. I've had my eye on the Recon, but I never really liked the you know, the styling of the old Recon. This is actually the new one with the updated lock. I didn't really like the old arc lock that they used to use, but when I saw that they switched to the triad lock, I was definitely sold on it. Now, if you guys follow Exacto here on YouTube, you know that he's got a pretty nice collection of cold steel. So after seeing his video, I actually saw it Friday night before going to the gun show Saturday morning. So I said, you know what, if they have one, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And they did. So I was really happy that they did, because you know, it turned out to be an awesome knife. So let me go ahead and pull it out of here so you guys can see what I got. And I already have a couple of Tonto blades, so I went ahead and went with the clip point blade. Now, off the bat, I can tell you this G10 scales are very rough. If you're going to use this as an everyday carry, it's definitely going to eat up your jeans really quickly. Now, it is a big beefy knife, It weighs 5.3 ounces, so it's got a really good heft to it. So what I'm going to use this for is this is going to go into my EDC bag. This is going to replace the Smith & Wesson knife that I have in there that I won from a contest here on YouTube from Gunnut226. Great knife, just you know, just time to rotate it, and you know, this is definitely going to be able to make that succession really nicely. Let's see what else. It's got a 4-inch blade. And let me tell you, this is an awesome looking blade. Looks really wicked. I know a lot of people have a little misconception about the black coated blades, but you know what? I'm gonna view this knife as more of a user. So you know, if it does, if that coating does come off or anything like that, it's you know, it's actually an AUS blade on the steel, and it's black Teflon coated. So if it comes off, then hey, you know what? It's more of a use of or you know, it shows its wear and its use and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll let it be like that. The overall length of this knife is 9 3/8 inches. So, you know, obviously it's a pretty big knife once you've got it open. But the one thing that I did notice is, and you know, I know Exacto said it in his review, is the pocket clip. It's got this real tiny, funky pocket clip, which you'd figure for a knife of this size, it would have a pocket clip that maybe came down a little lower or whatnot. But, you know, I like the fact that they put it really high up there. So, you know, you only have this much of the knife actually showing through your pants. And it is reversible. Tip-up carry only, but left or right-handed carry, which is cool. It also has the lanyard hole offset up here. And then, like I said, it's got the triad lock up there, and the lockup on this knife is ridiculous. I mean, no wiggle whatsoever, up, down, left, or right. And you know, you got this this little thumb stud here, and let me tell you, that lock bar back there, it's huge. I mean, you guys can see how much that comes out and how thick that is in comparison to the blade. You know, this blade is pretty thick. I mean, it's you know, one of the thickest blades that I think I own so far, and the lock bar is it's you know, it's almost twice as thick. You know, obviously it's not, but you know, it is a pretty thick lock bar. So if you guys haven't seen some of the tests that they do on these knives that Cold Steel does, where they dangle like, I don't know how much, you know, 300-400 pounds of weight off the handle, just to show that, you know, it can handle anything that you throw at it. You know, I definitely recommend that you guys see that, because it is very impressive. Opens up really smoothly, really nice, and then it clicks open with authority. I don't know if you guys heard it. Let me do it again so you guys can see it, or hear it more likely. See that? Really nice lockup. I'm really impressed with this knife. I actually had the opportunity to buy another Cold Steel, which I saw a review that Exacto did on it, and it's a fixed blade Tonto, which is the Kobun, but kind of passed up on it at first and said, hey, you know, let me pick it up. Went back, but they had already sold it. So, you know, they say you snooze, you lose. So maybe next time. But these are 2 of the 4 knives that I got. So I wanted to, you know, not hold you guys, you know, in suspense too long and show you it. Like I said, the LadyBug is going to be my backup knife that I'm going to be carrying on a daily basis now, and this is going to go into my EDC bag, so I'm going to be carrying both of those pretty much on a daily basis. I'm not going to use this as much as I would normally, you know, because it is in my bag, it's not on my person. But this, like I said, it got a lot of use today, and it's holding up really nicely, so I was really glad I picked those up. So there you go. These are 2 of the 4 knives that I got. I'm gonna try and do the other 2 sometime soon, so you guys can see. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right, guys? Thanks.